Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. Thank you for stopping by. If you are a current subscriber of mine, today's video is going to be different. I'm going to be talking about the current events going on, everything including Black Lives Matter and police brutality. Also, let me say this before I start saying anything. If you're a part of the All Lives Matter crew or the Blue Lives Matter crew, go ahead and unsubscribe. Do what you feel like you need to do. Give me the thumbs down, because I'm not here to debate you. I'm not going to debate you. I'm not going to sit here and try to make you see the light. I'm not going to sit here and try to educate you. That is not my job, and that's not what I'm going to be doing in this video. As far as I'm concerned, if you don't understand why Black Lives Matter, I have nothing to talk to you about, and I'm not going to talk to you about anything. For the past, what's it been, month and a half, I've been watching people argue with the All Lives Matter and the Blue Lives Matter crew, and it gets them nowhere, because at the core root of it, those two crews do not care about Black lives. They don't. And all of this, well, what about all lives? All lives matter. What about white lives? What about... Shut the hell up. You know exactly what we're saying when we say Black Lives Matter. Just say you're racist. Just say you don't care about black people getting killed. Just say that, instead of trying to sit here and gaslight people into feeling bad for you because, oh my god, shouldn't all lives matter? Yes, all lives should matter. And if you truly cared about all lives mattering, you'd be out here marching with us. You'd be out here donating. You'd be out here signing petitions. Because at this point, we know what it is and you know what it is. It's almost like you don't care about all lives. What is that called? Racism? Hypocrisy? Because it seems like these Blue Lives Matter and All Lives Matter groups don't really seem to care about putting an end to police brutality. They don't even seem to care about police lives. They don't even seem to care about one another's lives. What seems to be prevalent to me is that they don't want to dismantle this system. A system that they benefit from. They know what it is. We don't have to explain it because they know. They know that the system disproportionately affects black people and other people of color, other minorities. They just don't care because they don't think the problem will ever be on their own front door. The Blue Lives Matter crew, the people that go around with that flag on the back of their cars and whatever, I have seen so many of them, the second they're put in their place by a police officer, all that goes out the window. Blue Lives Matter? Oh no, now he's just a pig, he's this and he's that, the name calling. It's almost as if they don't really care about blue lives. I'm gonna look at my iPad for a second because I wrote down some notes, because I've actually filmed this video 4 separate times and I'm always all over the place and nothing makes sense, and it's really disorganized, and I keep letting my frustration and anger take over. So for this one, I'm really trying to be even keeled, and I wrote everything down, so hopefully it makes sense. Pretty much I wrote that it doesn't seem like these Blue Lives Matter and All Lives Matter crews care about the actual issues that are being discussed and being protested right now. What it seems like is they know that this injustice is happening. They know that police brutality exists. They know it does. How many videos do you have to see to know that it exists? But they know that this is a thing. They know that this is an actual issue and a problem. They just don't think it will ever affect them. I wish I could remember, I don't know if it was a poem, but I saw it the other day. And if I can find it, I'll just put it into this video. But if not, it was pretty much just, when they came for the black people, I didn't speak up. I didn't say anything because it wasn't my fight. When they came for the Latin community, I didn't speak up. I didn't say anything because it wasn't my fight. When they came for the Asian community, when they came for the Native community, I didn't speak up because it wasn't my issue, wasn't my fight. And then they came for me, and no one was there to speak up for me. Pretty much saying that just because they're focusing on black people and other people of color doesn't mean that it's not going to eventually come to you. Because if the government and the police think that they can get away with this, do you think that's just going to magically stop when it comes to Latin communities, Asian communities, Native communities, or even white communities? Because I know that there are people who think that they're untouchable. You're not. If the government and the police think that they can get away with this, they're not going to stop with just us. It's going to continue. Let's move on to the point of the video, police brutality. Because to really combat the system that enables police brutality, we're going to have to take it all down and redo it. We're going to have to dismantle everything and fix it all. Because there's so much. Like, you can't just fix one area and expect it to fix every other one. Say, for example, we fix the police. We get everything we want. There's still all of this other stuff that we need to get to. It's a huge task. And then George Floyd happened. We watched yet another person be murdered on camera. In what world is that okay? What's happening right now seems to be a perfect storm of circumstances. And enough is enough. I don't know how you can look at that George Floyd video and not be disgusted. Even seeing stills of that video just makes me sick to my stomach. Breonna Taylor was minding her own business, sleep in her bed, when she was shot and killed by the police. I don't want her story to get lost. Say her name and don't forget her story, because that was heartbreaking. Disgusting. George Floyd's death was completely preventable. Completely. Get off his neck. That's it. That's all you had to do. That's all he had to do. And what disgusts me about both of those situations is that people have the audacity to sit here and try to come up with excuses as to why they're dead. They're not coming back. Gone. Y'all, you make excuses and try to malign their characters. Try to make excuses for the police. There is no excuse. And then want to be like, I don't know why you guys can't protest the right way. I don't know why you guys are rioting. When you make peaceful protest impossible, what do you think is going to happen next? Enough is enough. George Floyd was the tipping point. People were begging that officer to get off of his neck. He was already restrained at that point. Already restrained. He's dead. His young daughter is left without a father. I'm supposed to sit here and feel bad for that cop. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We have been peacefully protesting. We've been petitioning. We've been asking everything peacefully for quite some time now. And y'all made that impossible by making fun of, oh, why are you guys kneeling? How could you disrespect the national anthem? Why are you guys kneeling? Oh, what is that marching gonna do? You guys are marching for no reason. And then the people that want to act like they care. Oh my God, my thoughts and prayers are with the families and the Black community. We don't need your thoughts and prayers. We need action. How are you going to prevent this from happening again? That's all I want to know. Y'all, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Another thing I want to talk about is the performative activism that's going on right now. This is probably a hot take, and I might get some heat from this, but me personally, I know in DC, let me make sure I get my facts straight. I know in DC, the mayor had Black Lives Matter painted onto the streets. I'm gonna be honest, what did that really do for anybody? And I know that they renamed a street, Black Lives Matter Street. What is that really doing for anybody? I know I might seem like a Debbie Downer, but I just don't. What is that doing? I understand it's symbolic because it's in front of the White House and all that good stuff. And then some protesters came back and also painted defund the police. It's true, but it's a step in what we actually have to do, because look up the prison industrial complex. To me, this is like the ultimate of performance activism, because it's like oh great, you painted the street, but what are you actually gonna do to solve the problem? Because painting the street's not gonna do anything. Okay. Oh, and I'm so stop praising people for doing nothing. Stop praising people for doing the bare minimum. With that being said, I want to say this. I want to end it off with this. At this point in 2020, you've heard it all. You've seen the videos. Even if you haven't experienced it yourself, there is no excuse in 2020, in this day and age, why you don't believe in Black Lives Matter. Why you shouldn't be marching alongside us and helping enact change. Because even if it isn't affecting you right now, it eventually will. Because if we let it pass here with us, with Black people, it's only going to escalate, and it's only going to become even more oppressive for everybody else. So I urge you to please help, donate where you can, be safe while doing it, because I've been reading a lot of stories, and just, if you decide to go out and demonstrate and protest, be safe, make sure you're not identifiable, protect yourself. I truly do believe we are living through history right now, and I have a feeling that things are only just beginning. Bad things happen when good people stand by and do nothing. Help in any way you can. And I also find it interesting that in response to the protests for George Floyd and the protests against police brutality, that the police have been responding with police brutality. That's like a bad joke. But that is the state of my country right now, and that in itself should prove why these protests need to keep going. I could literally keep going for hours and hours, but down below I'm gonna leave some links. I would appreciate it if you went and clicked in. I'll see you when I see you.